Midway between Pensacola and Jacksonville is Tallahassee. Tallahassee has been the state capital since 1845.
From the beautiful 850, it's live in Tallahassee, North Florida at its best. Watch your friends and neighbors on TV. Live in Tallahassee is brought to you with the support of these great partners: your Leon County Government, North Florida Women's Care, the Madison Tourist Development Council, and Silver Digital Media.
You are looking at the Leon County Library in the center of Tallahassee. Just one of the great locations amongst many locations. And one of the things we'll be covering on Live in Tallahassee, because we have a great new month of backyard bucket list items and events at our library. All that today on a jam-packed episode of Live in Tallahassee. Joel Silver here for 30 minutes of what's happening in our region. And may I be the first to welcome you to our last episode at 10:30 p.m. Folks, we have been here at 10:30 for more than 10 years. And Live in Tallahassee is finally making a permanent move to 7 p.m., staying right here on Fox 49. So we want to make sure, starting next week, you join us at 7 p.m. right here on Fox each and every Thursday. Tonight on the program, we're going to start with the backyard bucket list. We're going to take you around town, show you a couple of the new locations you can visit, and we're going to tell you about all the rest. Madison Fountain is standing by with that information. In just a little while, we're back here to the Leon County Library. There is some new stuff happening at the library, a brand new art exhibit, and you can be a part of it this weekend. It gets even more exciting because tonight we are giving away the first of our prize giveaways for 2 tickets to the Tallahassee Beer Festival. You will not want to miss that. Also on the program this week, we continue to celebrate the life of Bobby Bowden. And later in the show, we're back to movie review segments. Movies are hot right now, and we'll review the latest theater installment. 30 minutes of what's happening in our region, and nobody does it better than Live in Tallahassee. But right now, we throw it to Madison Fountain for the backyard bucket list.
Welcome to the August update of the Backyard Bucket List with the Leon County Division of Tourism. I'm here today with Katie Cole, and we are at none other than the Black Dog Cafe on Lake Ella. Are you excited to go inside and have some coffee?
I'm so excited to have some coffee.
So as we walk into Black Dog today, we're going to get some coffee, talk about what's going on in this last month of the Summer Backyard Bucket List, and show you what's going on at some of the other partners, including Capital City Country Club. You can see Katie has her really good latte right here, and we're going to be talking about a little bit of the August partners for this month and going into a little bit more detail on how you can win prizes in the last month of the bucket list.
So the Summer Backyard Bucket List, it's a 3-month program. We're in the last month. Sadly, it's been an awesome program, but each month we're featuring different businesses, local businesses like the coffee shop we're here at right now, and we're encouraging residents to get out and explore their backyard. And so residents can go visit these shops or businesses. They can take a picture, post it on Instagram using the hashtag #TallyBucketListSweepstakes, or they can, there's QR codes on site. We have an example right here of one of those, but they can snap the QR code and enter to win. We're doing monthly prizes, and we're also doing a grand prize at the end of the promotion for one lucky winner. And each time you visit, you're entered to win.
I think that being in the Backyard Bucket List for August is it's a really great opportunity, especially for a local business to kind of get back on our feet, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. And Black Dog's message to the residents of our region is come out and have a cup of coffee by Lake Ella.
So, Katie, we've gone to a lot of local businesses, a lot of places that needed the help after this pandemic. What has been the reaction from a lot of our local businesses that have partnered with us?
The reaction's been awesome. The businesses appreciate the promotion. And it's also brought people to their establishments. Again, coming off of a really sad time and a hard time for a lot of our local businesses. So the reaction's been great. And really, we've grown it each month. We've had more and more partners participate each month. This month we have 30 participants. participating partners, yeah. We've had a ton of participation in this program. So obviously businesses are excited, but also locals are excited to be out and about again and exploring Tallahassee. There's so many amazing things that happened during the pandemic, and we're giving them an opportunity to check some of these businesses out.
So you can enter by posting something or literally scanning a QR code, and the prizes are awesome. The grand prize is a staycation in Tallahassee, right?
Yes, so it's a staycation for a 2-night stay at the Hyatt House down in Railroad Square, brand new, beautiful hotel. And then we have a bunch of different offerings from different partners that are participating in the 3-month program that is part of the package as well.
And if you need a reason to stay at the Hyatt House, we have covered the Hyatt House in the past, and it is something you want to see. If we have it on the show, that means you want to be there, so this is a prize that you definitely want to win. So me and Katie are going to enjoy some coffee, and we'll see you at Capital City Country Club. Alrighty folks, we have made the trek to Capital City Country Club. Me and Katie are here to play some golf. It may not be very good because neither of us are dressed for golf, but golf nonetheless. So Katie, we've made it all the way out here to Capital City Country Club. That's one of the partners for this month. Can you tell me a little bit more about the partners for this final month of the Summer Backyard Bucket List?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 30 partners this month, I think I mentioned before. But this is our largest participation in the 3-month program that we've seen, and probably our most diverse. So we have obviously Capital City Country Club, we have Black Dog Cafe, we have a ton of restaurants, we have Midtown Readers, so if you want to pick up a book, Harry's Outdoor if you want to go kayaking, Challenger Learning Center if you want to enjoy the cool air and learn a little bit about science. So it's a really diverse group of partners that we have this month.
Absolutely, and I know just from hearing Challenger Space Center, I went there for a field trip in the 6th grade. I got to act like I was on a spaceship, so I know that's a great activity for your kids. Here at Capital City Country Club, they have a pool. Great activity for your kids. You or your husband or whoever can go play golf. All of these things are great for families, great for couples, great for dates. This is a great inclusive way for you to get out into the community and have a good time.
Hi, my name is Jason Bench. I'm the general manager of beautiful Capital City Country Club, which is where we stand right now on the practice putting green. What better place than to come to a golf course where there's wide open spaces and beautiful vistas and greenery all around. It is vital to get the community back out and to come get some recreation at the golf course. Come to Capital City Country Club, but no, really just get out in the community, support the businesses that have been unfortunately touched by the pandemic, and let's get things back to normal and get out.
Now, this isn't something where you can watch the scoreboard. This is a random drawing, which means every time you post, you are entered to win one of the grand prizes. What are the prizes all again, Katie?
So we're doing monthly prizes. So we'll do monthly prizes at the end of August, and those are gift cards to some of our local businesses that have been participating. And then the grand prize, which everyone, all 3 months, will be entered to win, is a 2-night stay at the Hyatt House. And then we have a bunch of gift cards and gift certificates and to restaurants and different businesses.
Now, Katie and I are going to play some golf. Enjoy. So I know you saw Katie is much better than I am at golf, even in business attire. I'm wearing stuff that would even be seen on a golf course, and she's better than I am. And she'll probably be better to explain to you that this is going on every summer annually. Tell us more about that, Katie.
Yes, so this was our first summer. It's been such a success. We've gotten great feedback from our partners, great engagement from our citizens, and so we plan on doing this every year. So we'll be back in a few months to kick off the next summer Backyard Bucket List.
Absolutely, and that means that there's more opportunities for all of the businesses around Tallahassee to be a part of the Backyard Bucket List. This is only the first year in many years of a great time with Visit Tallahassee and the Backyard Bucket List. As you know, we went to many of the concerts with the Sundown Summer Concert Series. We went to Tomahawk 51. We're here today at Capital City Country Club, and you know we always find good food, and they have found the best in our region. So that's going to wrap it up on our segment with the Backyard Bucket List. I'm Miss Katie Cole here. This is a great way for you to get your kids out into the community and for you to get out into the community. As Katie said, and as I have said, this is the way to be a part of Tallahassee this summer and every summer coming forward. So Katie, is there anything you want to say to our viewers before we leave today?
Just thank you for your participation, and we hope you are all winning prizes.
Absolutely. I hope you're all winning prizes, and I hope I win that staycation. We'll be back right after this. Welcome to Madison County, Florida. Offering a beautiful country backdrop to history, culture, and nature gives us reason to boast our attraction is only natural. Quaint shops, delicious restaurants, and friendly people line the streets, and it feels like home. Come find yourself in Madison County, where our attraction is only natural.
Live in Tallahassee, back on the air. You know, folks, nothing makes us feel better than giving away prizes as promised. Tonight, the first of those giveaways. We have 2 tickets to give away to the Tallahassee Beer Festival. Thank you to everybody who replied online. We had some amazing gifts. It was great. We had some Chip and Dale. We had some really cool things, some very funny stuff. Lily Quintiliani said she loves this event, drinking great beer to support local nonprofits. That's what it's all about, folks. We got some cheers in there. Lots of great stuff. But there can only be one winner. Through this week's drawing, Veronica Simmons. Congratulations, you are the winner of 2 tickets to Tallahassee Beer Festival. Now, if you didn't win, good luck, because we have one more contest to go because the event is coming up so quickly. Make sure you go to Facebook right now, like the new post, make sure you have liked the page already, and you can be the winner of 2 new tickets to the Tallahassee Beer Festival. Now, before we go to the library, folks, I want to make sure that we talk just a few seconds about Bobby Bowden. He meant so much to this community. Now, we have interviewed Bobby Bowden many, many times in over 10 years on this show, and he was always a treasure to interview. He's going to be so missed by this community, by the country, by the world. Everybody knew Bobby Bowden. Now, I'm going to show you a little piece of interview Charlie Ward did while we were working on a great interview segment with him as he talked to Bobby Bowden about some things about life, football, and all things in between.
You know, a big key in the success of anyone's legacy is we all have to make decisions. Yeah. And one of the biggest decisions you had to make was whether you were going to stay here at Florida State or you were going to take the offer to go to Alabama, which was very, very enticing. Yeah. So take us through that whole process of how you came to staying here at Florida State, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah. Many of us are.
Charlie, when I came to Florida State in 1976 from West Virginia University, I didn't come with the idea of staying. Ann and I, in the back of our mind, we're going to go back to Florida State, because we've been away 10 years, meet our old acquaintances, and get back to Alabama. That's where I want to end up, because that's my home. You know what? Dadgum, we started winning ball games and beating them folks. Well, why go up there?
Why go up there if I'm already beating you?
So we decided to stay at Florida State. And you know, back when we were having our success, I was offered every dadgum job that came open. You know, every time a job came open, they'd call me. You know, not to offer me the job, but to say, would you be interested? Would you be interested? And and we were not. You know, Ann and I, well, we've been here 42 years. Right. I've been retired 10 years now. We ain't left yet.
Well, what are some of the guiding principles? Because I know we all have offers, especially when we've been successful. We all have offers on the table, and of course, whenever you have an offer, there's always more money. You know. Yeah. So, what are some of the guiding principles you think the reason why you were able to make the decision to stay here at Florida State? Because I'm sure they offered you more money than what you were making here.
Yeah. We like Tallahassee. And our children live. Gosh, I got grandchildren. My son and my daughter and about 3 of my grandchildren have graduated from the law school at Florida State. You know, and we like it here. And our coaches like it. You know, if you're raising family, it's hard to find a place better than Tallahassee to raise your children. You know, Ann and I felt that way. Our coaches felt that way. They didn't want to leave. You know, like you say, we'd get better offers. You know, making more money. I did too. I'd rather stay here than coach here. You know, my goal would have always get back to Alabama or Auburn. And you know, during that time, I was offered both jobs, one time or the other. You know, but we kind of like it here.
All right, that was Charlie Ward, Bobby Bowden. Some special moments there, and we all miss Coach Bowden, and we will keep you up to date on things that are happening in this community as we continue to celebrate a great life he lived. And now, finally, folks, into the library. There's so many exciting things. You know, we're at the library all the time. We love coming over here. Now, I want to talk to you about a new exhibit that's happening because the library is open but safe. We're going to put on masks, we're going to go inside and tell you about a brand new art exhibit that you can be a part of. All right, here we are standing in the Leon County Main Library downtown branch, and check out next to me, very exciting because we've never talked to an innovation officer before, and we have our first one on the show today. Pamela Monroe is here, and Pamela, thank you for having us in the library. Boy, this is exciting. And I got to tell you, and is it your first time on Live in Tallahassee?
It is my first time in Live on Tallahassee.
Yes, we're fired up to have you here. We love coming to the library. Now, as I look around, we've been here many times. We've talked about books. We've talked about all kinds of things, new innovation here. We've talked about the new checkout system.
Yes.
But for some reason today, we're here talking about art. So there's art in the library. Talk to me about why we are doing it.
There is art in the library, and we like to keep art in the library. A lot of times we focus on a lot of the local artists that we have here, and we like to showcase the work that they are doing, not only in our main branch, but 4 of our other branches as well. And if you would like to bring your art in the library, just go to leonlibrary.org and fill out the form. It's that easy.
Well, that is pretty cool. So, I mean, from time to time, or really at all times, there's some sort of art in the library, I would guess. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Anytime you want to come over here, check it out. Definitely this branch, other branches, you can see great artwork. And I did not know that you can actually bring your art into the library.
Yes. So if you are one of our local artists, all you have to do is fill out a form, and we can showcase your art, just like right behind us, Elizabeth Lampman Davis. Absolutely fantastic illustrator. So it's just that easy.
And that's what we're here to talk about today, because this is a brand new exhibit we have behind us, and this weekend the artist will be here in the library ready to discuss her artwork. So let's talk about what we have in store.
Absolutely. So this weekend on Saturday, August 14th at 11 a.m., we are going to have Elizabeth Lampman Davis right here. She will also be doing this via Zoom, so if you want to stay home and watch, you can. But she's going to take us from her first sketch to final project. So it's actually kind of awesome because I was able to be at the run-through, and she takes us from drawing the first, couple of sketches to her actual computer-generated art. So she's sitting there with a pad and she's drawing, and you're seeing like the trees get moved around and adding color, but it's all on a computer screen. So it was really neat. And she's going to talk about that and that whole process.
That's pretty neat. Now, what we'd like to do first is we want you to take us on a tour of the exhibit behind us. Tell us a little about her work. And then when we come back, we want to wrap it up and talk about some other stuff. Is that okay?
Sounds good to me.
The mic is yours.
All right, here we go. As a part of the Essential Libraries Initiative, Arts and Humanities, we are featuring Elizabeth Lampman Davis. She is a local artist and illustrator. Her work is on display here in the library until September 30th. This colorful exhibit features 15 pieces of work that feature children of all backgrounds and abilities. Her work is often set in a nature scene with children playing and exploring the world around. We are very fortunate to have a lot of her early work right here in our display cases. For example, you have her 1996 summer camping trip, all the way up to her very early illustrations when she decided that she wanted to even become an artist. There are comics, we have some of her drawings, as well as when she started with watercolors, even colored pencils. In our other display case, you can see how her writing or illustrations have actually kind of grown over the ages, and she's gone from just simple illustrating with pencil and pen to watercolors, digital art, those types of things. And Elizabeth Lampman Davis she's an amazing artist. As you've seen in both of these boxes, how she started from very simple drawing to digital art. And if we look on the wall, you can see what she's created in the past few years. It's just an amazing display.
The fabulous Pamela Monroe. I mean, amazing tour. There's nothing you don't know. That's why you are the innovation officer of our library system. I love being here. All right, I've got a few questions before I let you go, though. So, first of all, the Essential Libraries Initiative. Can we talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. So the Essential Libraries Initiative is the strategic plan of the Leon County Public Library. And what it does is it basically focuses on 4 main areas that we really want to push to the community. The library is more than just books. We focus on literacy and lifelong learning, civic and community engagement, business and workforce development, and arts and humanities, which is why we're here today. So that is one of the things over the next 4 or 5 years that we're really going to be pushing, is how we are a big part of this community and all of the things that we do in order to assist with all types of things in the community.
All right, now we've got to make sure everybody knows about this awesome exhibit and the seminar and lecture this weekend. Tell me the details.
So this is a part of the library lecture series. It is Elizabeth Lampman Davis, Drawing with Whimsy and Magic, the Art of Illustration from First Sketch to Final Image. And that will be Saturday, August the 14th at 11 a.m. right here in the main library on the 2nd floor. It will also be on Zoom, so you can check the library's website, leonlibrary.org, for more information.
Man, I love it. All right. Now, folks, that's going to wrap it up for this subject, but I want to make sure I bring this back up because this is so cool. We were here a few weeks ago, and it's a really neat thing the library is doing and a part of. Now, talk to me about the box art project, and tell me a little about that and how that's going.
So we are fortunate to have local artist Joy Green with her Happy Kitties art display right outside on Duval Street. There are 3 boxes that have these lovely designs of these cute kitties. Just kind of one of the focuses of this was to cover up those nasty green boxes. We also have art at some of our other library locations, so just kind of look out for them. Woodville Library, as well as the Northeast Branch. So hey, as you're driving through Leon County, look for that lovely art from the Knight Creative Communities Institute.
All right, and that's going to wrap it up here from the downtown Main Library branch. Pamela, this has been a fantastic time and a great tour. So, I mean, of all the things we got to do, right? People have got to come this weekend for the seminar.
Yes.
You can come and look at the Art of the Box exhibits.
Yes.
And anything else that happens in the library, right?
Like I said, we are always here for you, Leon County, so make sure that you check us out.
We have the best library system in the entire country, folks. You got to come visit one of your branches and see what's happening at your local library branch. Joel Silver, wrapping it up. I'm going to go read some books.
All right.
I've always wanted to do one of these immersive escape rooms.
You're gonna get us killed! These people are dangerous!
Folks, and that is going to wrap it up for another episode of Live in Tallahassee. In fact, it's going to wrap it up for the last episode at 10:30 p.m. For those of you that have been with us for 10 years or any number of years, we want to thank you for having tuned in all these years and being a part of our show. But it only gets better from here, folks. We're going to 7 p.m. A ton more people watching television at that hour, and we're excited to be able to welcome many, many new viewers, many new faces, your friends, your neighbors, all on TV. So look out for some very exciting things. But for now, it's going to wrap it up. We'll see you next week, 7 p.m., right here on Fox 49.
Thanks for watching Live in Tallahassee. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram for more content.